Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another Warframe Showcase video. Today we're gonna be talking about Jade, who I have been very excited to talk about because she's a very unique frame. I love her design. I was kind of iffy about it at first because I know it looks weird, but the design of the angel type she is super cool, and I love it. She's a really fun frame. I'm not super like good on like terms for certain types of, I guess, roles within gaming, and I think she is a paladin, I think. But the whole thing is it's because I'm looking it up right here on Google to make sure I'm talking about the right thing. Where is it? Is it that what it is? Yes, yeah, okay. So now, sorry, so I was googling like what type of what angel type she is because I know she's based off an angel. Yeah. Okay. So I'm still talking about Jade. Don't worry. I'm sorry. I was just like googling that like live. Anyways, so yeah, she's a paladin. She's good at providing buffs for teams, for your teammates and stuff. Really good. She is themed after a seraphim, which for those of you who aren't familiar with like the Bible and stuff, and don't worry, I'm not gonna get like religious. A seraphim is an angel type that has six wings covering her legs, her chest, and her face. I think something like that. She has six wings, and on those wings there are other eyes on them, and at least the yeah, there are eyes on them. Like if you look at when she opens her wings, let me go over here real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. Go to appearance, go to glory. Yeah, like if you look, where is it? Like it looks like there's supposed to be eyes within the wings, like these little indents. So it's super cool, and this could be like the eye theoretically. So I like it. I love that whole like angel theme. It's super cool. For those of you who don't know, she is also the opposite of what Stalker is. So where Stalker is all about despair, hate, and dread, she has the opposite to counter him, and really cool stuff. There's lore behind it. If you're curious about it, you can go do what is it, the Jade Shadows quest, and that's also where you're gonna farm her blueprint. As far as where you want to get her, it is a node. I forget what it's called in Uranus that you can go farm to get her parts potentially, or there is a pity system which you can use to get her parts from. I forgot from where. It's been a while since I farmed her. I've had her for a minute. But yeah, really fun Warframe, really unique. I'm not gonna take too much time on this because she's like really cool. Going over her abilities, she has a really nice passive where she has two aura slots. That's the first half of her passive. She comes with two aura slots. And the second half of her passive is enemies affected by judgment, which is a special status unique to her, are more vulnerable to damage up to 50% for 10 seconds. Really good. Some of her abilities do spread judgment. So there's that. And you can also detonate people who are affected by judgment. Um, Going into her first ability, Light's Judgment, she essentially throws out some sort of like light, and it'll drop on people, and it'll inflict them with judgment, and it'll cause them to get set on fire, and it will do damage over time. Is this going to be what you're going to be killing with the most? Not really, but you're going to use it to increase the damage that they take from you and your team. So just keep that in mind. Going over the second, the Symphony of Mercy, she's able to cycle through three different buffs. An ability strength one. Um, she's able to cycle through a weapon damage one and a shield one. Those all really good buffs to have. You can renew them by killing people affected by judgment. Um, Offenheim Eyes, I believe that's what it's called. which ties to like the eyes that I told you that look like they belong on her wings. Um, those what they do essentially is they slow enemies, it strips their armor, and if someone is down, you can revive them from a distance. Um, there's that super cool stuff. We'll show it off right now. And then her fourth ability, Glory on High, she basically goes up, she's floating, and essentially she's using like an exalted secondary, but she's um, casting down bolts of, I guess, light to damage enemies, and you can use alternate fire to blow up enemies who are affected with judgment. And really cool stuff, really fun stuff. I'll show you all right now. Really fun Warframe. Give me 1 second. I don't know why it comes out yellow. Okay, it's fine. Now, the reason I have the energy color the way it does, and I forget like from where in the Bible it says when like there's a guy who like sees angels and God and stuff. Relax, I'm not getting super religious. There's a reason why I'm talking about it. Is because the fire, the holy fire, that is um that the angels emit along with like God Himself. It's strong enough to burn away sin, so that's why I kind of went with this look. Like I don't know if you see like the orange emissives and stuff. It's supposed to represent the fire. So really cool stuff. I went like biblical on this. I like it. So going over her first ability, which I'm pretty sure you saw if you were paying attention to this for a video, but this is what it's gonna look like. You throw it midair, use small radius. These guys are affected by judgment. They are 50% more. Oh, they're more vulnerable to damage, up to 50% for 10 seconds. Really cool stuff. And they stay like that for another 10 seconds, so it'll go away soon. Going over her second, as you can see on the bottom right above your ammo, you have 3 different things you can cycle from. The first one that you're seeing here is ability strength, then weapon damage, and then squad shields. So really good stuff. And the ability lasts a good minute. If you kill enemies that are affected by judgment, you can reset the duration. So there's a way of keeping it up. And then her third ability, which like I told you ties into like the whole seraphim look with the eyes, cast them forth, and you see these little eyes come around with a cone in front of you, and they will strip armor and slow enemies and slowly damage them. If someone is down, you can revive them from a distance, which is pretty cool. And this has pretty good reach for where it's at right now, at its base. So yeah, if you want to get the most of it, you want to go farm, not farm, you want to use range mods. Now, which is what I went for on my build, but this is just to show off like what's going on. Let me end these guys. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to spawn them again to show you what a fourth looks like. Right now I'm just showing you abilities individually so you can see what's up. She has no mods on her. At least I hope she doesn't. No, she has no mods on her. And Glory is her exalted weapon. I have no mods on her right now. So we're going to go through right now in a beginner build, but this is what she does essentially. She goes up and she's just casting down bolts of light down to her enemy. Super cool stuff. You can increase the fire rate with fire rate mods. Super cool stuff. We'll go over that right now. So, how would you want to go about modding Jade? So, like I said, she does come with 2 aura slots. So there's a lot of things you can do with her. So, starting off with the aura slots for me, if I was a beginner. By the way, if you don't know where to get aura mods, you got to keep an eye out for what you want in Nora's Nightwave like cred store. That's how you get them. There's other ways, but that's like a more, I don't say reliable, but it's an easier way. So with her, based on what I've seen with her, I'm gonna throw this on, and just cause. Oh no, I'll put this on here actually, and then what else? Um, a part of me wants to throw on, what is it? Not that one. A part of me wants to throw. Where is the freaking mod? I've seen it like there. A part of me wants to throw this on, but I don't know if it's gonna affect her secondary, which I want to double check real quick. I don't think it does. Hmm. I'll just throw on this so armor strip more. Okay, and then how would I approach modding as a beginner? Well, once again, if you don't have access to prime mods, keep an eye out for Browketeer. If you're looking for set mods, you can farm a good amount of them in Fortuna, Sirius, and Demos. And if you see a corrupted mod that you like, you can farm for those in the Demos vaults with corrupted hollow keys, which you need to be in a clan with. So, anyways, how would I approach modding her as a new player, someone who's looking to improve a build, or someone who just wants something to start with? Right away, always we're going to go with flow, increase the energy. We're going to go with continuity for the duration. Um, I want to check something out real quick. Oh, where is it? I wouldn't mind putting this on, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna put on Archon Vitality. Oh, that's for later. My bad. um, new player, new player. Um, I throw in Transient Fortitude for some strength. I will throw on some Intensify if I can find it. Right here. For some more strength. Throw on... I'll throw on Vigor. It's just my favorite mod for survivability. Or it was when I was a new player. Um, Throw on some Stretch. Throw on... Where is it? Some Reach. I'll throw on some more Duration. And then... We're not going too hard on the strength because I want... With the whole point of this is to increase her range on Judgment. You want to get that on as much people as possible. This you can get it through the story. Once you unlock a certain planet, you'll be able to farm this. This is one of the easiest ones to farm. And yeah, that's pretty much roughly what you want to go with. Like I said, the whole idea behind this is to go for range to spread judgment, strength to obviously deal more damage, and duration to keep your abilities up. I'm not gonna be messing with arcanes yet because that's for my stuff, but this is roughly what you want to go for. You can change these out if you're fine with what you have for more, I don't know, strength if you want. But this is what that is for that. Going on to Glory, her exalted weapon. So looking at the stats, you see that it is more status in crit, but you can sort of mod for hybrid, leaning more on status. So how would I approach it? Same, um, what is it called? Same disclaimers from the beginning. If you don't have any prime mods, broke it here, and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna throw in some Hornet Strike for damage, Brow Diffusion for multi-shot. Mm, Lethal Torrents for fire rates. And then, what can we use for... So what I'm gonna do here, right? I'm gonna throw this on. Where's the other one? Throw this on. And then, once you deal more damage to health, that's why I'm running viral. And I'm gonna throw in some heat for more armor stripping. These are dual stat mods, by the way. You can farm these, if I'm not mistaken, off nightmare missions. Intermediate players should be getting into these if you haven't already. I would slot this in, but that's for my build, my later build. So I just, for the time being, I will slot this in just cause. No, I won't. Where is it? I hope I can find it. Throw on Pistol Gambit. For more crit. And then what else I would do also would be throwing Target Cracker. But it's not going to fit on here, right? But yeah, it's just an example right now of what's going on. Well, we'll just do this instead. We'll do that for now. Just an example. You can mod this out if you want more status, you can go for it. My build is this, but I'm not gonna show it. Oh, I'm showing it off right now. Yeah. Anyways, not to just show off the abilities. We are gonna do a demonstration after this, but we'll get to that after I show you how our ability is scaled with the mod setup we have. See, we're gonna throw it over there. You see, a lot of people. Covers almost everyone, to be honest. Throw another one. You can have 3 of these down, by the way. So while they're going through that, the duration on this is increased. I'm gonna just shield. So now I have them for 43 seconds. And I can refresh them by just killing people who are affected by judgment. So I want to get through this as fast as I can because I want to play GTA. I'm not gonna lie. Showing off her. Showing off her 4th, her 2nd, her 3rd. My bad. Ugh. As you can see, it's dealing more damage. Lighting on fire. Really cool stuff. Look how far it reaches too, man. Really good thing to have range on her. Oh my god, and you can recast it too? I don't know that. Will this take it off? Yes, it does. And then show you her 4th with the mod setup I have now, even though it's not great. It's just an example. Smashing things up. And while you're up here, you can also use your abilities. So she can be very scary up in the air. Anyways, that's pretty much that. Right now we're gonna hop on to my ship. I'm gonna show you my life build real quick. My personal build. And then we will get into a mobile defense and show you how you want to cycle through her. How she synergizes with all her abilities, right? I'll catch you on a bit. Peace. Alright, so we're back on my orbiter. We're gonna go look over at my build. I've already updated everything. So, oh god. So looking over my build, I'm going with this rejuvenation Dreamer's Bond just to kind of play the support role. Going with Power Drift for strength, more strength. I'm going with Umbral and Intensify and Fiber for armor and strength. I'm gonna go with some more range here, continuity for duration, um, flow, and I'm also going with overextended to get even more range, which is what I'm going for. I'm using Molt Augment to help scale my abilities with more kills, and I'm going with more efficiency, with multi-efficiency for more duration added to my abilities when my shields are up. So yeah, I could play with these, interchange them and all that stuff, but I kind of just like what they are right now. I am playing sort of like the support role with Jade, so that's the whole idea behind this. Going over Glory, my personal build, I am running Galvanized Diffusion for multi-shot. I'm running Hornet Strike, Lethal Torrent, this for radiation, damage, fire, magnetic, and Galvanized Shot. That's why I have them all like weird statuses on there. Um, it's worked out for me. Really good stuff. Can it be better? Yes, and if you feel like you can do better, by all means, feel free to explore. You know, my builds are just to help guide you, help give you an idea of how you want to approach modding, right? And we're not gonna do a cut. We're just gonna hold on. I got it again. We're just gonna jump right into gameplay. So I'm not gonna cut. I'm just gonna do it right here. I'm gonna look for a good mobile defense, and there's a lot of them. Thank God. Um, we'll do Meso. Yeah, we'll do Meso. I don't want anything super easy. It is easy. Let's see here. What's the levels? 14, 16, 18, 20. Oh, we'll do Sirius. I like Sirius. Sirius is one of my favorite planets. Do I have the Lavos part for this? That's what I gotta check. I do not. If I get the Lavos part in this one, y'all need to subscribe. I'm just saying. I could throw an Archon Vitality, but I don't want to right now. I have to experiment with. I'm still experimenting. I haven't had like a build for that. That's just what I threw on her, and that's what I like. What are we gonna do? Series. And this is just to show you how you're gonna play her, how she synergizes. I am using her kit with the Eversong, the melees, the throwing knives that come back, and the melees. They all provide buffs to your teammates, so really good stuff to have them all together. And yeah. By the way, I have been playing GTA, so I'm super excited for the update. Even though it's probably not gonna be that big, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. I'm trying to complete the career that they have, so I'm really like grinding GTA. I wish I knew how to make content on it though. Ooh, you're ready, Prime. Damn. She's another Prime I gotta farm. I really just surpassed that.
You must deliver payloads.
Yeah, she got it.
A number of locations while I break into the network.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I've been just grinding GTA and trying to figure out how I want to do content. I'm gonna go back to making War Thunder content. I took a break from War Thunder just because I got burnt out. I'm at premium right now and I want to renew it like right away. So yeah. Oh my god, my aim. I hate that my voice starts cracking when I'm recording. I don't know what that is. It's super annoying. Okay. Real bad. Stop. Just plop these down. Like I said, you can only have 3 of them out. That's just to spread the judgment status. I'll go with weapon damage. Activate my 3rd. I kind of wish I could sing because I have a song stuck in my head from this funny reel that I saw yesterday, and it's so dumb. I need energy. Also, I'm excited for Weaver. I'm gonna play it. I am gonna stream the quest. I am gonna farm. Man, I really got range on this. That's crazy. I mean, already. Damn, look at that range. I have like a lot of old songs stuck in my head.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
You know, I only recently realized, and by recently I mean like this year, I only recently realized that kunais are like silent automatic weapons. Like they're not supposed like to me like I don't know if this makes sense, right? But I was using kunais now. I thought they were trash for like so long because I thought of like Naruto. So like a kunai can like one shot someone. That doesn't happen in Naruto, but like you know what I mean, right? And when I couldn't one shot enemies, even if it was like a crit, I was like so annoyed. My builds back then were like really bad, so yeah. And like I only started recently using them like they're automatic weapons, and I've been having more success with them, and I like them kind of not a lot, but I like them more now. Keep forgetting to have my. Oh God, that didn't help. I didn't think that through.
We are finished here. Move on.
Remember, if I get Lavos Prime Neuroptics, I'll need to subscribe. Man, I have a lot of stuff I wish I could tell y'all. I mean, I could right now actually, but I don't know. I feel good. I'm excited for the Warframe showcases next, like what, like a month or so, because these are all frames that I play. Like right now we're at Jade, but we have Kome, we have Korra, we have a bunch of those like really good frames coming up, and I really am excited to cover them. I freaking love her. She's so fun. The songs that are stuck in my head I really want to sing, but I freaking don't want to ruin it, so
Mission complete.
yeah. That's pretty much how she synergizes. You want to keep your buffs up as much as you can. She's all about keeping her abilities up. The whole squad benefits from her being around. Highly definitely recommend worth checking out. If you're thinking about buying her with platinum, if you don't want to go through that grind, you can do that too. No shame in that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. She's a solid Warframe. I highly recommend y'all check it out. Check her out. She's really fun. No, okay, nah. Y'all actually have to subscribe. If you're watching this and I got this and I told y'all if you'll get it, you all need to subscribe. There's no way. I've been this luck is insane. I've been having a hard time farming him,
Mission complete.
and each part that I've gotten has been while I'm doing a showcase. This is freaking awesome. Um, That's hype. I'm sorry. Y'all need to subscribe. I'm obligating y'all to do it. If you're watching this and you made it to the end, you need to subscribe for that. That alone. That alone, it's done. Anyways, if you made it to this video at the end of the video, one, you have to subscribe. But leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think about Jade. Let me know if you like her. Let me know what you think about the series so far. I know I've been kind of lacking on keeping up to date with other videos, but I've been going through a lot of stuff in my personal life, which if you watch the video that I uploaded while playing GTA, talks about what's been going on. But I am going to try and upload more. I'm feeling good about uploading again. I wasn't like burnt out or anything, but the thing with me is like I run out of ideas doing it as much as I want to do. So like having a series like the Warframe Showcase gives me something to do weekly, but it's the other games that I play that make me like they test me in how I want to approach uploading certain videos, you know. But yeah, I'm excited to bring more content. Definitely. I'm still gonna try and keep it 2 videos a week, but it might go up to 3 depending on like my creativity. Like I hold myself back, and I really want to get this channel up to 100 subscribers. I say that a lot, but like I really do. But yeah, I don't want to prolong the outro. My bad. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of the video. And aside from you all having to subscribe, leave a like. Let me know what you think. Catch you all later. Peace.